Today, we're going to talk about key number two. Key number two. Key number two is you must realize that your purpose is greater than your struggle. You must realize that your purpose is greater than your struggle. When you create, when you produce your business, when you finally birth your business, you must realize that your purpose for that business will be greater than your struggle. You will have a whole lot of struggles, but don't let that stop you from going through what you have birthed. Whatever it is that you have birthed or you have produced, you have to always remember the struggles you have. It can be financially. The places you want to do it, if you can't get in, don't worry about it. There are struggles. But the purpose of you or whatever your business is, the purpose for you is greater than any struggle that you will come up against. Inside every apple, there's something greater in it. Inside every apple, there's something greater in the apple. But the thing that's in the apple, if you peel that apple and try to go outside and bury it, you still won't produce the greatness that's in the apple. If you take that same apple, take the skin off of it, cut through the pieces you can eat, take the pieces you can eat outside and bury it, you still won't produce the greatness that's in the apple. If you take that same apple, cut the skin, cut the pieces you can eat, and cut through the part you call the core, you get to the seed. The seed represents our lives, what's in us. So once you break through the core to get down to the seed of why you do what you do, then you'll discover the greatness that you have inside of you. So no matter what struggles you might have, you have to remember that as long as you break through the core represents a struggle. Once you break through the core, you'll get to the seed. The seed represents what's in you. How do I know something's in you? If you go all the way back when I said, then God blessed them and said, be fruitful. What he blessed you with was the seed. The seed was placed inside of us. So your purpose is greater than your struggle. Whatever business you create, in order to grow your business, you must realize that your purpose is greater than the struggle. The seed is something that's great. The seed represents your greatness. Whatever business you create, whatever business you have, if you put it down and you started to see give up on your dream because you ran into some struggles, I dare you to pick it back up because your purpose is greater than your struggle. If you had business ideas, you had dreams, and you put them down because you started facing struggles, you have to realize that your purpose is greater than your struggle. Whatever business plan, business idea, ministry, I don't care what it is. If you put it down and gave up on it, pick it back up. Because your purpose for whatever it was is greater than any struggle you have that ever come against. No matter what struggle come up against you, your purpose, the business, the ministry, the marriage, whatever it is greater than any struggle you ever face. Ask me how I know. You will face struggles when you're trying to grow your business. But a lot of people drop their business or put their business down because they face struggle. But you have to realize it can be a financial struggle. Don't worry about it. Pick it back up. It can be about location. You don't have no place to do it. Pick it back up. No matter what people tell you, you can do it, can't do it, you're not right for it, you ain't old enough, don't have education. I don't care what it is. Your purpose, you must, key number two, in order to grow your business, you must realize that your purpose for that business, ministry, or marriage is greater than anything you will ever face in your life. I'm telling you because I've discovered that what was in me, the seed, was greater than anything that I have faced. You have a purpose. You must realize that your purpose is greater than any struggle you face. The next thing we need to know, everything you need to be successful and everything you need to succeed and to be productive in life, watch this, is already in you. Listen. In order for you to grow your business, key number 2 is you must realize that your purpose is greater than your struggle. Your purpose is greater than your struggle. The company Apple came out with a new iPhone. And on Apple, they have an image. It's an image. But before Apple put their image on that iPhone, they made sure that everything that iPhone needed to be successful was already in it. Apple also came out with a new iWatch. But before Apple put their image on the iWatch, they made sure that everything that iWatch needed to succeed was already in it. Apple also came out with a new iPad. But before Apple put their image on that iPad, they made sure everything that the iPad needed to be productive was already in it. Now, I said all that to say this. The Bible says that God made us, watch this, in his image. But before God put his image on you, he made sure that everything that you need to be successful was already in you. Before God put his image on you, he made sure that everything that you need to succeed was already in you. And before God put his image on you, he made sure that everything that you needed to be productive in this life was already in you. That's what God calls an inside job. Somebody say it's an inside job. Everything you need in order for you to grow, in order for you to 8 things you need to know in order to grow your business. Key number 2 is you must realize that your purpose is greater than your struggle. Everything you need to be successful in your business is already in you. Everything you need to succeed in your business is already in you. And everything you need to be productive with your business is already in you. It's an inside job. You have the seed of greatness in you. So whatever you produce, whatever you multiply, whatever you feel, whatever you subdue, and whatever you take dominion, that's the foundation. You must realize that everything that you need to do it is already in you. The key is tapping into what's already in you. Today I was talking to someone at work and I was telling them I was rich. And they said, man, you ain't rich. I said, yes, I am. I discovered how much greatness God has in me. Once I realized what God put in me, I became rich because I tap into simply what he has already placed in me. When you're trying to grow your business, you must realize that your purpose is greater than your struggle. And anything that you put your mind to, that you have produced, you just have to live from the inside out. Most people live from the outside in. You have to live from the inside out. In order for you to grow your business, you must realize that your purpose is greater than your struggle. No matter what level it's on, no matter how the struggle comes, your purpose for business, your purpose for ministry, your purpose for marriage, it all comes from inside you. You must realize that your purpose is greater. It's greater than your struggle. Nothing. It's an inside job. Everything. It's an inside job. Remember that. No matter what, it comes from inside you. It's an inside job. Again, I'm going over the 8 things that you need to know in order to grow your business. Last week I did key number 1 was you must have an introduction. This week is key number 2. You must realize that your purpose is greater than your struggle. Each of you has received a gift, a particular spiritual talent. Man, listen. Each of us, in the Bible, 1 Peter 4:10, it says, each of us has received a gift, a particular spiritual talent, meaning each of us has received, meaning we are already in the possession of it. If we are already in the possession of something, then it's only right that we tap to what's already inside of us and produce what we're supposed to do. In order to grow your business, you must realize that your purpose is greater than your struggle. How do I know that my purpose is greater than my struggle? I know because each of us has received a gift. Now, it's up to us to make the gift come to fruition. Whatever it is, the Minor Adjustments program started from something that God laid on my heart to produce. Once I produced it, everything that I do in regards to the business comes from inside me. How do I get it in me? It's how I tap into it. I always spend quality time and spend time to the person who gave me the gift. You will have to get close to the person who gave you the gift. Once you spend time with the person who gave you the gift, you will learn what the gift can do. The gift is in you. You have a gift. Your purpose is greater than your struggle. No matter what you produce, whatever struggles you face, I don't care what the struggles come, they come all day long. You will have struggles, but you have to realize that they are greater than anything the purpose is greater than anything you will face. There's three, in order for you to maximize, listen, I'm not talking about just walking in your purpose. I'm talking about maximizing it. I'm talking about getting things that you thought you never had. Listen, to maximize your purpose, you must ask three questions. There's three questions that you must ask in order for you to maximize your purpose. The first one is, what's my present situation? What's my present situation? The next one is, what's my desired destination? And the third one is, what's the steps in between? What's my present situation? What's my desired destination? And the third one is, what do I got to do to get there? The first thing that I did when I created the Minor Adjustments program, I wrote the curriculum. My present situation was, I just simply had the curriculum. My desired destination was to go into prisons and go into rehabilitation centers and go into halfway houses and teach the program or teach the people who are incarcerated or who are addicted to drugs, teach them how to come out of there and never go back. That was my desired destination. But the steps in between was all me trying to go to facilities and getting the opportunity to come in and teach the program. My present situation was I just had the curriculum written. I had the book. I had the curriculum. My desired destination was to go into the prisons and the halfway house and worldwide drug court, no matter what, to tell those individuals, listen, you have to get out. When you get out, don't come back. The Minor Adjustments motto is anywhere but backwards. So that was my desired destination. But I had steps in between. Why? I had things that I had to take care of. For one, I had a criminal background history. So I had to go through the process of getting my record, whereas though I would be able to go into different facilities and being allowed to do it and show that I was a different man from the man that I used to be. So I had to go through the steps in between. No matter what your business is that you create, in order for you to maximize it, I'm talking about getting the number one thing that you can get out of the business, you have to know, what's my present situation? Then you have to find out, what's my desired destination? Where am I trying to take my business to? And then the third one is, what steps do I have to take? You got to remember, there's going to be a process. What steps do I have to take? My present situation, my desired destination, and what's the steps in the middle? You have to find out what's your present situation, what's your desired destination, and what do you have to do to get back to it, to get to it. When you are following your purpose, you must develop in these areas: discipline, structure, integrity, character, and boundaries. When you are following your purpose and you want to take your business to the next level, you will have to develop in these areas: discipline, structure, integrity, character, and boundaries. Those are the things in every area, no matter what your business is, what your marriage is, you will have to be developed in all those areas. Or you must realize that your purpose is greater than your struggle. Once you realize that your purpose is greater than your struggle in regards to your business, then you will fight a little bit harder. And you don't have to fight physically, but instead a lot of people have created business and put them down as soon as they face some struggles. But in order for you to have your business grow, you must realize that your purpose is greater than your struggle. Again, every week we will have, next week we'll have another topic. It'll be key number 3. We'll go from there. Each week we got 6 more weeks. I'll be giving y'all 8 things that I use in my own personal business, and I use it in every area of my life. And the most important thing is the foundation that I stand on. I love to talk about purpose because I don't like to wake up and just exist. When I step out my door, I step out my door with a purpose. When I go to my job, I go to my job for a purpose. No matter what I do not just exist. People are dying too much. Every day somebody's dying. When I'm out of here, I want to die empty, meaning I live my life to the full. Name Michael Mickey Williams Jr. for the My Purpose is Greater Than Your Struggle and my Minor Adjustments. Minor Adjustments is dedicated to preventing and reducing crime, and our primary purpose is to teach men or women how to make the minor adjustments that are necessary in their lives, which will allow them to obtain and maintain a productive lifestyle after incarceration and or rehabilitation. So don't forget about anything. Just remember, anywhere but backwards. Always remember, anywhere but backwards. God bless y'all. See you.